think Jake Paul might knock out Mike Tyson. Let's get into today's video. Like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts below. Just a quick one, because of course, no one wants to talk about this crap. But Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, they had their press conference for their rearranged date for the fight. And it was I don't lie, I can't even, it was rubbish. It was just showed this kind of terrible event that should not be happening. And just, I can't believe it's still happening. But it did highlight to me seeing Mike walk on stage, seeing their little face off, and Mike trying to push Jake. And I don't know what the hell that was. It was trying to intimidate, but at the same time, it was a laugh and a joke. It showed that this should not be happening. Mike should not be fighting. I truly believe that if Jake fights Mike, he will hurt him. Maybe not knock him out, but he will hurt him. Now, I've had some people who's tried to be like, yeah, but you know, it's Mike Tyson and it's this, and you know, like he's a killer, and Jake's never fought a real boxer. He's still not fighting a real boxer. What are you talking about? 58-year-old Mike Tyson is not a prime boxer. So saying, oh, Jake, you know, this finally fighting a real boxer, like he lost to Tommy Fury, and Tommy Fury's crap. Tommy Fury is a 25-year-old man. Like, it's so different. I don't think a lot of people understand what getting hit in the head does to the body. Mike's already got illnesses and ailments and things that are going wrong, which why the fight was off in the first place. He wasn't medically fit to not fight, to train. We're not even train. Walk. Like, no, walk. Sit down on a flight. You got taken off a flight for a medical emergency. Like, how are you now going to not just do normal things, but go extra by doing athletic things, and not just do athletic things, but go and be hit in the face and the head repeatedly, and the body. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous. I've said this before. I have friends who have lost their pro license, but pro boxers, boxing all their life. They turn 40 and the British Board of Boxing Control refuse to renew their license just because they turn 40 and they deem it a risk to your health. And obviously it doesn't happen all the time. At the highest level, money can be involved, you know, whatever. But listen, that's what happens. Like, when you fight amateur, you can fight amateur until you're 40 because because of the danger factors. It changes once you hit a certain age. We also don't forget that Mike has been using hard drugs his whole life, but a lot of his adult life, he's been using alcohol and whatever else. These things have an effect on your body. We talk about Tyson Fury and his abuse of alcohol and drugs, and the effect that it's had on him. When he fought Usyk, it was the best Tyson Fury we've seen. But we started to see why those type of things, they start to catch up with you when you start to get tired, when your body can't move anymore. Even Fury's spoken about it in some interviews about joint pain and stuff that's hurting him. Now, that wouldn't have happened if he's living life like an athlete. And Mike is 58, so it's even worse. So please, like, let's be sensible here and let's just call this whole thing off. Call it off. Now, if it does happen, like I said, I firmly believe that Jake will hurt Mike. I don't want Jake to hurt Mike. Obviously, you want a miracle, Mike to win, but I don't think it's going to happen. Part of me does think that the fight won't happen at all. I think that something might happen again, like medical, might not pass his medical, or like it might get called off. Maybe the commission won't allow it. I'm hoping that will happen. Something will happen. You do have some undercard fights on there. I don't really know anyone else other than Katie Taylor fighting Amanda Serrano, and that would be a shame if that didn't happen. But it's kind of like, well, if you play in the circus, you might be one of the clowns, because Katie Taylor shouldn't be on an undercard for flipping Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Yes, it's a big old Netflix event, but we have a lot of crazy stuff happening in the Riyadh season right now in Saudi Arabia. And we just spoke about Sky Nicholson being the first women's title fight on a Riyadh season card. That could have been Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. They may, because of the level of it, they may even allow that to be co-main, which is, again, a big step in the right direction. And it's much better to be on an undercard there than being on an undercard with the circus clowns. But unfortunately, that's the way it seems to be going. The way of the world, social media, hype, foolishness. It's a worrying trend. But we'll see what happens with this one. What do you think of this absolute nonsense? Sorry, let me not influence you. What do you think of this fight? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts. Let's talk about it. Peace.